بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم قوني فيه على إقامة أمرك. O Allah, in this month strengthen me in carrying out your order. وأذقني فيه حلاوة ذكرك, and make me taste the sweetness of your remembrance. وأوزعني فيه لأداء شكرك بكرمك, and grant me through your graciousness that I can give thanks to your bounties. واحفظني بحفظك وسترك, and protect me with your protection and cover. Ya أبصر الناظرين, O the most discerning of those who see. Several things we ask for this month in the dua of the fourth day. First of all, we ask Allah to give us strength to carry out what He commands us. We all know that we have no strength but due to Him. We have no power but gaining from Him. And therefore, if we do anything on this planet, if we do anything during our lives, it is of course by His strength, by His power. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Every power, every force, every movement should be ultimately attributed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, the commands of Allah are manifold. We want to be able in this month to carry them all out. Well, of course, first and foremost, the most apparent command is fasting. We want Allah to give us a strength to be able to fast in this month. And then Ramadan is not only the month of fast, it's the month of night vigil as well. We want the strength for that. And it's not only the month for night vigil and fast, it's the month of charity as well. We want strength for that. And also strength for whatever Allah has commanded us and we are either neglecting or we feel weak to be able to carry them out. We ask strength for that. Now, what else? وَأَذِقْنِي فِيهِ حَلَاوَةَ ذِكْرِكَ, and make me taste the sweetness of your remembrance. We all try to remember God. We all pray 5 times a day, and those of us who pray more than that as nafila, as recommended, we do pray a lot. However, not many of us feel the sweetness in this worship, in prayer. We do it as a duty, not as something which gives us pleasure. This is something that Allah should give us, and this is what we want in this month to be given to us. Halawata dhikrik. The sweetness of dhikr comes when the heart opens towards the glory of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is nothing more pleasurable than having the experience of a glance at the face of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Metaphorically, of course, we shouldn't take these things literal. For the heart, there's nothing more pleasurable for the heart than experiencing the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is halawatul dhikr. And halawatul dhikr comes when, of course, we realize our position to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We realize His magnificence and our insignificance. When we realize these two, then halawatul dhikr comes. There is a hadith from the Prophet, peace be on him, who said, Mali la ara alaykum halawatul ibadah. Why I do not see the sweetness of worship in you? And the companions asked, what is the sweetness of worship? And he replied, it is at-tawadhu. It's humbleness, it's humility towards God. It's the sense of insignificance that you have, your total dependence on Him. which gives you this sweetness of whispering with him. وأوزعني فيه لأداء شكرك, and grant me that I may be able to give you the due thanks, the thanks which is due to you. And this is, of course, something which none of us can do. We have to thank him as much as our capacity allows. Otherwise, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you want to count the bounties of Allah, you cannot enumerate it. And how can we thank Allah while we don't even know the number of the favors that He has upon us? However, just the very fact that we know that these bounties, these favors come from Allah, just the very fact that we realize that we cannot count them, and it's innumerable, it is immense, that we know we cannot offer thanks enough to Him. That is the feeling of thankfulness which we really want Allah to grant us. وَاحْفَظْنِي بِحِفْظِكَ وَسَتْرِكَ, and protect me with your protection and cover. Ya Absar al-Nazirin, or the one who sees better than everyone else. وَصَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَى مُحَمَّدٍ وَآلِهِ.